Hi, this is Rahul Rachmalla, and today I'm going to demonstrate the Amazon AWS Management Control Panel and how to create an instance using the Elastic Cloud Computing. So this is the Amazon Management Console. EC2 is Elastic Cloud Computing Managed Panel, and here in EC2 dashboard we have to create an instance. The instance can be T1 micro or T2 micro, and you can choose the zone, and you can download the key pairs for privacy. And after you create, it will start running. Then you have to open the putty manager, putty.exe, after generating the file, and then give your username as EC2 user because this is Amazon Linux machine. Then you have to install the PHP MyAdmin control panel. Then you have to restart the service. After restarting the service, you have to open FileZilla. I did open FileZilla because you can use this for file transfer from your local machine to the Amazon machine. Okay, now let's go on and test the hello world 52.69 or hello world.php. This is the hello world project. This one I have already used in PHP project. I just created an instance here and linked the IP address to that thing, and I have also included my insert and retrieve commands. You just have to change the small things from this my code because in normal PHP we just use a normal you just don't use any password because it's in your local machine, but now it's in Amazon console panel, and when you're running through putty commands you actually get to choose your password. So you can create a password here. So I've created the password, and I will run this insert, say insert.php, because it looks. So this is my data insertion sheet which I've showed in the previous machine. That's the same sheet that I just included, and I can also retrieve the data with the same thing. So 52 insert retrieve.php. So this is the same data which I included. I just use local machine. I just imported all the data from the previous database. So PHP MyAdmin will show all the database. I've created this in the Amazon AWS password. So I just have to log in again. So this is my same PHP/MySQL thing. So same table, so same retrieving data. And the main issue which I faced was transferring the data from the old local machine using XAMPP server, because when I used XAMPP server it said it had port failure, so I have to change some few things. Then I used exporting the data through my .SQL format, then creating the same table name and then importing, then changing the name, set the database name in the code. So why is when a developer uses this technology, because it's highly scalable. It provides users with obliterates of any argument. It can be of standard web browsing, or it can be of large enterprise web browsing, and it can hold a lot of traffic. So AWS is so huge with bandwidth, and it costs less. It gives you 1 year of free tier bandwidth. So if you are a minimum user, if you are a startup user, so you can use that. Then the console is very good. It's very easy to use, and there is small integration called the cloudwith.mv. Cloudwith.mv actually simplifies the AWS adoption, lets anyone even with no technical knowledge install up to 5 AWS servers. So that's very easy. You can use that. And that's all for today. Thank you.